Bhrigu was one of the Saptarishis. He looked into the future and said, this is how human beings will be. Till the end of the world, he predicted. Is he talking about you? No. He is talking about humanity as to how it will evolve, what it will do. And if the many combinations and permutations, if they are this kind, what will come towards them? If they are that kind, what will come towards them? Like this, he wrote a map. I want you to see this as a sketch. Suppose you make a sketch of the movement of the wind. Here low pressure is happening means we know wind is going to go there. High pressure is happening means we know wind is going to go away from that. So he made a map of humanity. Human consciousness, if it's like this, he will move here, he will move into this kind of womb, he will attract these kind of things, this will happen, that will happen, like this elaborately he went into the whole thing. So Bhrigu Samhita this was called, this is a map of human consciousness till the end of this solar system. How human beings will evolve, what types of human beings will come, what are all the things which will factor. How to read this? He trained people. If an elaborate map is made of something, suppose you take have you seen a topographical map? Not the regular map. Have you seen the Geological Survey of India or the United States, they have this thing. Have you seen these maps? It will take a certain amount of training to read the map, it's all written there. Or have you seen the aeronautical maps? They're really complex, okay? If you want to fly from one part of the world to another, there is an aeronautical map. Unless you're well-trained, I've gone through these exams and I've passed the exams, but I don't think I can navigate from here to, let's say, South America successfully, because the planet is round, it's spinning, time zones are changing, all this is factored into the map. Somebody who knows how to read it, in 2 minutes he knows exactly what it is, coordinates, he will write and he knows where to go. Otherwise, if you don't know how to read it, you spend days with it, months with it, you do not know. So when he wrote this elaborate map of human consciousness, he trained people with a certain dimension of intuitiveness to read this, because this was not all logical stuff. So these people maintained this tradition and came, and it doesn't matter how skeptical you are, what you are, they will say things in your face which will make you feel like an idiot, okay? And it's true, unfortunately. You go sit there in front of Nadi Vaidya, first thing he'll shock you with is, as he said, he will tell your mother's name and father's name. You're finished, you're already floored. Because you've gone from somewhere. It doesn't matter. If you are from some other country, he will tell the first letter. He may not know that you're a Susanna or you're a Tanya, he may not know. He will say, your name starts with T. Just like that. Because he's not looking at your background or your future, nothing. He's just reading a map. By reading the map, he's saying, okay, this is the temperature, this is the elevation, this is that. But it's an intuitive map. Unless he's in a certain state, he cannot do that. So always it should happen around the temple. Vaidishwaran temple is made for this purpose, and it generally happens around that. Now for commercial interest, they've moved everywhere. It may not be as effective, but there are some who are bang on. But if you're on the spiritual path, he will refuse to predict your future, if he's a genuine one, always. So if you go and if he tells your future, that means you're still not on. So, is destiny fixed? Destiny is not something that's fixed by somebody. It is your own karma. So your software is in a certain way, so naturally it'll function that way. Suppose you have a certain type of software on your computer, whatever you do, it'll do the same thing, isn't it? But can I smash the computer and stop it? I can't. But still if you turn it on, the same hard drive, same thing will come on in a new computer. So if you want, I'll tell you, if I tell you you live for 80 and you jump off the mountain today, new computer will buy for you sometime later, but same hardware, same software rather, same thing will happen, nothing new. So they're looking at that aspect of life and trying to interpret it in physical terms, which is an interpretation, where there could be mistakes, always. That interpretation may not always be right. But the reading, the fundamental reading, what is the altitude, what is this, what is that, is correct. How to interpret it is the expertise of an individual person. Not everybody can interpret the same way. So this whole science developed Bhrigu Samhita, but if you're on the spiritual path, they'll refuse to say because no reading for you.
I'm just hesitating because I'm entering dangerous territory. So whatever I say right now is not for practice, not for any kind of pursuit, I'm just telling you simply a story. There are two different points in the body through which one can project one's life energies outward when you're sleeping. Well, if you use your Ajna and push it out 18 to 21 inches, you will have an equilateral triangle with sides, all the three sides being approximately 24 inches. So if you're here, this will be 12 inches here and 12 inches above. If you manage to push this approximately, let's say not 21 inches, you pushed it 9 inches, then what happens to you is, you will have relief from constant unnecessary mental activity. This is what a whole lot of people in the world are saying are the benefits of meditation, that their mental activity has come down, they're feeling little more peaceful and they're little better human beings because in their daytime, knowingly or unknowingly, little has been pushed. May not be happening in sleep, but if it happens in sleep, you will find complete relief from this unnecessary mental activity that's happening. If you manage to push this, let's say 12 inches, very easily you access the minds and intentions of all the people who are connected with you, particularly if they're blood related. You can very easily know their intents and their minds effortlessly without trying to read their minds, simply like that. If you push this out 15 inches, you will know of significant events anywhere that's happening. Major shifts that happen in this planet or in this planetary system, you will know. It is from this that you will see many yogis and sages and seers predicted that at this time a comet will happen. A major comet will happen which can cause this kind of influence over the planet. Like this they have said in the past, and it's happened exactly at those times because they saw it coming, not with a telescope or something. In their energies they saw it's coming. If you push this 18 inches, all that's worth knowing you can access. Takes a little like going to a library and reading up a bit, but you have access to all that's worth knowing. If you push it full 21 inches and it stays there, then your consciousness becomes cosmic and can facilitate liberation or what is now generally known as Mahasamadhi or Mahaparinirvana, that means one can live consciously. If you can hold it up at 21 inches away from your Ajna, this will open up slowly. As it opens up, life and leaving the body becomes an entirely conscious process.
Take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. Wherever you are right now, sitting, lying down, walking, driving, just pause for a moment. Give yourself this space, this stillness. You have just listened to something that might have touched a deeper part of you, something that doesn't always get spoken about in everyday life. And that's okay. It doesn't all need to be understood at once. Let it rest with you, like a quiet breeze that doesn't rush but lingers softly. We live in a world where everything is fast. Our thoughts, our actions, our emotions. We are constantly trying to get somewhere, fix something, become someone. But sometimes the most powerful shift can happen not through rushing, but through allowing yourself to be still, to listen, to wonder, to simply be. What if life is not only what we see, touch, or plan? What if there is something more, something alive within us, beyond our identity, beyond our past or future worries? What if all the answers that we are chasing are not outside in the world, but quietly waiting inside us to be seen, to be heard, to be remembered? You don't need to believe anything. You don't need to agree or disagree. Just stay open, just stay curious. If your heart or mind feels even slightly stirred, honor that. It means something deep inside you is awake, listening, and feeling. This journey, the inner one, is not a straight line. It doesn't come with a map or a manual. It asks for your attention, your presence, and sometimes your silence. So it is okay to not know what to do next. It is okay to sit with that questions that don't have immediate answers, because sometimes the most powerful changes happen in the quietest moment. So as this video ends, you don't have to rush away. You can sit for a few moments and breathe. You feel the weight of your body. Feel the earth supporting you. Feel the life pulsing through your breath. You are not lost. You are here, fully alive and aware. And slowly, as you carry on with your day or night, maybe carry this stillness with you, not as a dramatic or mystical, but as something very real, very personal. Your life, your energy, your presence, and that is more than enough. Do remember, this is not a summary of Sadhguru's word, it is simply my interpretation of the deep wisdom he imparted. Kindly keep them separated and do not misunderstand. Thank you for joining, and we will see you tomorrow. Until then, please take care. Namaskaram.
चंद्रचूड़ शिव शंकर पार्वती रमणा